I would like to say one thing before we begin. Panchabhihi sah sthathavyam gantavyam panchabhihi sah panchabhihi sah vaktavyam na dukkham panchabhihi sah. There is a very famous verse which says Panchabhihi sah sthathavyam. If one wants to stay at any place, one should stay with at least five people. Because if then one has a difference of opinion with one person, then at least there are four other people whom he can talk to. Gantavyam Panchabhisa. If one is traveling somewhere, at least he should travel with five people because the five people will ensure that if somebody threatens him during travel, there are five people to defend him. Panchabhisa Vaktavyam. And if one wants to speak something, then one should speak in an assembly of at least five people. Na Dukkham Panchabhisa. There is no unhappiness if at least five people are present. I'm very thankful to all of you. More than five, much more than five are present here today. And I am very thankful to Her Grace Kirtida Sundari Mataji and His Grace Ajay Govind Prabhu for kindly organizing these wonderful sessions and for kindly inviting me to this particular to North Carolina and to various other parts in North Carolina. And most importantly, they have a very brilliant son. His name is Utkrish. Utkrish is very beautifully playing the mridanga and doing so many nice services to the devotees. I'm very thankful to all of them. I'll, we will begin Padyavali. We will continue this Padyavali session 4. I hope all of us have gotten the document. So if the document is there in front of us, we can begin. But first and foremost, let us do Mangalacharan. ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सोऽयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So welcome dear devotees to this final session on Padyavali here today at the Bhakti Sangha Japa group. Once again, my thanks to all the members who have kindly joined in through YouTube as well as through the conference call. And my sincere thanks also to the members who will later view this video when it has been fully recorded. Thank you very much, dear devotees. We are continuing Padyavali session 4, as I said, various beautiful verses composed by various beautiful authors. All we have to do is drink the nectar little by little through the ear, and once we drink that nectar, we should immediately paint a picture of that within the heart. And when we are going to our work, we should remember these pictures. Ideally, I had said some time ago, ideally, if we like a painting, we should purchase it and put it on the walls of our heart. So, how do we purchase the paintings? So, we can purchase a painting by memorizing the verse. Once we memorize the verse, the painting is ours. That is the price we need to pay for purchasing any painting. So, I'm very thankful to all of you again. Let's begin Padyavali session 4. The first verse to be covered today is Shri Mayurasya Shardul Vikriditam. So the author is Shri Mayur and the verse is in the meter Shardul Vikriditam. Now there is a philosophical question. Does God ever dream? If a philosophical question is, does God ever have dreams? Does God dream about anything? If a question is asked. So all the scientists and philosophers, scientists will say we have not even seen God. So how can we say that God dreams? People dream about God. I don't know whether God dreams about whether God exists. That is what scientists will say. Philosophers will say even if there is a God, that God has to be all perfect and all complete. And if he is all perfect and all complete, he has no desires remaining to be fulfilled. If he has no desires remaining to be fulfilled, what will he dream of? So God cannot dream and God cannot sleep, because if God goes to sleep, the entire universe will fall into destruction. So philosophers may speculate like this. But our Vrindavan Leela is completely different from all the other pastimes. Why? Because our God simultaneously is always awake and he simultaneously sleeps. This is the God who harmonizes all contradictory qualities within himself. He is Ugram but Anugram. He is fierce as Narsimhadev, and as little Lord Krishna, he is very gentle. He is Viram. As Narsimhadev, he can, he is very brave. And as Lord Krishna is Aviram, baby Krishna. He runs away from Mother Yashoda. Where is your Virta? Where is your, there is no strength there. Sarvato Mukham. His faces are everywhere in the universe, he's facing all directions in the universe. At the same time, when Mother Yashoda is chasing him with a stick, he cannot look in the direction of Mother Yashoda. So how can he be Sarvatomukh? It is not possible. So this is the God who harmonizes all contradictions. That is our Lord Krishna. Srila Jiva Goswami has explained that in Bhagavad Sandarbh he quotes a verse. Aishwarya Yogat Bhagavan Viruddhartho Bhidiyate. That Aishwarya Yogat, because of his all opulence, Bhagavan Viruddhartho Abhidhiyate. He has contradictory qualities present within himself. The contradictory qualities means there are no faults in him. For example, all the good qualities which are contradictory, none of the bad qualities present. So there are some good qualities which are contradictory. I gave an example: Viram and Aviram. Viram means powerful. Aviram means not powerful. Now, not powerful is exactly not a positive quality, which means weak, strong and weak. Weak is not exactly a positive quality, but when it is applied to Krishna, it becomes a very positive quality because it gives immense relishment to the devotees of Krishna. So when he is weak, his weakness also gives immense pleasure to the devotees. Usually, he is very strong. When he was a young child, he killed Putna. He is very strong, but for devotees, he can become weak. This is his nature. So he is harmonizing this. So Shri Mayura has given us a verse which describes what is God dreaming about. God dreams. Believe it or not, Krishna dreams. And when Krishna also has some dreams, in his dream, what things are possible in Krishna's dreams? So, how is it that this poet is so advanced? He entered into God's dreams and, looked into what Krishna is thinking about. How advanced is this poet? So the poet says, no, no, I am not advanced. Actually, God, when Krishna was dreaming, Krishna was loudly speaking something. Krishna has this habit. In his dreaming, he will loudly speak something. So, I mean, this is like a typical human being. Sometimes they are dreaming, they are blabbering something in a dream. So, this is our Bhagavan in Vrindavan. Somebody may say, how, what sort of faulty behavior does Bhagavan exhibit? So, that day we were discussing in Padyavali that Krishna has so many transcendental faults present within him. Rupa Goswami had counted 18 faults which are present in all human beings. And Jiva Goswami in the commentary said that most of those faults are present within Krishna in a very transcendental way in order to give pleasure to the devotees. So, one of the fault is Tandra. Tandra means sleep. Actually, sleeping is a fault of the human beings. Demigods, they don't sleep. Demigods, there is no need for sleep. Demigods, they enjoy. That is what demigod life is for. They don't sleep. If they take rest for some time, but they don't have like an exhausted body now every night we have to, because they don't go to work. They don't work from 9 to 5, and they don't have those duties. The demigods, they don't really have a need to sleep. Indra, for 7 continuous days, he was showering rains on Vrindavan. Did Indra take a break or not? No, Indra did not take any break. Indra can work tirelessly. So Indra doesn't exactly sleep. But human beings sleep. This is one of the fault of a human being. Rupa Goswami says one of the 18 faults is Tandra, sleep. Now along with sleep, there are various other faults which come about. Dreaming. Dreaming means imagining that which is not real. So, and then blabbering in the dream is another level of fault. So many faults, but in a transcendental way, they are giving pleasure to the devotees. So let us utter this verse. This verse is in the same meter as Shad Goswami Ashtakam. Please repeat after me, or please repeat along with me. Shambho swagatamस्य tamit ito vamena padmodbhava क्रौञ्चारे कुशलं सुखं सुरपते वित्तेश नो दृश्यते इत्थं स्वप्नगतस्य कैटभरिपो श्रुत्वा जनन्या गिरा किं किं बालकजल्पसीत्यनुचितं थू थू कृतं पातु वा. So Krishna is dreaming. In his dream, Krishna is saying, Shambho, O Lord Shiva, Swagatam, welcome, welcome. So he is sitting in some assembly, and he is sitting as a king in an assembly. Baby Krishna is dreaming that I have become a king. And see all who all are present in his assembly. Shambho, O Lord Shiva, Swagatam, welcome, welcome. Asyatam, sit down. Sit down, please. Ita ito. Asyatam ita. Please sit down here. In my right side. Ito vamena. And O Brahma, he says Padmodbhava. Padma Udbhava means Padma Udbhava Yasya. Lotus is whose birthplace. So whose birthplace is the lotus flower? Brahma. So Brahma is known as Padma Udbhava. So, O Padma Udbhava, O Brahma, he says Vamena, sit here on the left side. Lord Shiva on the right side, Brahma on the left side. Sit down here. Then he says Kraunchare, O enemy of Kraunchagiri. In Shastra it is described there was a mountain named Kraunchagiri, and a demon was staying within that mountain. So Kartikeya, the son of Lord Shiva, he killed that demon within the mountain, and therefore he is known as Krauncha Ari. Krauncha Ari means enemy of that demon who was staying in the Krauncha mountains. So Kartikeya became known as Kraunchari. They say Kraunchare, oh enemy of Krauncha. Kushalam, Is everything okay with you? How are you doing? Sukham Surapate. Surapati is Indra. Sura means demigods. Pati means the Lord. Lord of the demigods is Indra. Surapate. Oh Indra, Sukham. You are doing well. Happy you are in your life. Everything going on well. Then he says Vittesha. Vitta is money. Isha is Lord. Lord of money is Kuber. So he's saying to Kuber, Vittesha no drishyase. Vittesha no drishyase. Yeah, nowadays you are not seen. Where are you going? Huh? Where are you nowadays? Huh? No drishyase. Huh? Very busy nowadays. Huh? You are not seen nowadays. So this thing he is speaking. Oh Shambhu, how are you? Come sit here in the right. Oh Brahma, sit here in the left. Kartikeya, how are you? Doing well? Indra, you also? And oh Kuber, nowadays you are not seen very much. Where are you? Itham swapna gatasya. In this way, swapna gatasya Kaitabha Ripo. Our Kaitabha, enemy of Kaitabha, there were two demons, Madhu and Kaitabha. Both were killed by Lord Krishna in his previous incarnation. Kaitabha Ripo, so he is known as Kaitabha Ripu, enemy of Kaitabha. So this is a name for Krishna. Itham swapna gatasya Kaitabha Ripo. So in this way, Lord Krishna was in his dreams, Shrutva, and hearing his blabbering, Jananya Giraha. His mother Janani spoke out something through her mouth. Yashoda Maya became extremely frightened. What is happening? Some ghost has taken over my son. Is he okay? Because see, ghosts attack little children. Ghosts attack weak people. So sometimes when somebody is sleeping, there are many reasons why ghosts attack. Somebody is sleeping, and through their this any one side of the face, some saliva is dripping. Sometimes we might have seen people are so much in their sleep, they forget that some saliva is dripping. So ghosts are attracted to such people who are deep sleep, unclean state, little children. So they are attracted to such entities. So Yashoda Maya thought there is some bhoot badha. Bhoot badha means there is some uh, ghost has attacked my son. Then she said, Giraha, there was her voice. What was her voice? She called out loudly, Kim Balak Jalpasi. Arey, what are you saying, my dear child? Jalpasi means what? Blabbering. What are you blabbering? What Prajalpa Jalpasi? What are you blabbering? My dear child, Anuchitam. So incorrect it is. Shiva, sit on my right side. Brahma, sit on my. These are deities in our home. What are you blabbering? If they become angry, and there will be immense inauspiciousness for us. Huh? So, how to drive away a ghost? Huh? So, she had a home remedy for driving away ghost. What is her home remedy? Thu Thut Gritam. She spit on the face of Krishna. So that he will wake up. Just see the what services can be rendered by a devotee. What is the service? This is Anukulyana Krishna Anujilana. So one of the services is to spit on the face of God. This is one of the seva that Mother Yashoda performed for Krishna. We should actually I should have asked yesterday. Can spitting on the face of God be considered as bhakti? There would be an immediate controversy in the class. The class would have ended there. They ended there. So, Thut Kritam. She spitted on the face of Krishna. Now what to do? But that is what she has heard from family tradition. You want to drive away a ghost. That ghost will be immediately driven away if you spit on the face of that particular person. So, Thut Kritam. So immediately Krishna, wow, what happened? Arey, come back Huh? What are you saying? Which Brahma, which Shiva? Who do you think you are? Huh? You are offending these people. This great personality, Brahma and Shiva, you are saying, sit on my left and sit on my right. Hmm? Patuvaha. May this activity of Mother Yashoda, of spitting, may this transcendental activity protect all the devotees who are listening to it. So it's a very beautiful verse, where we see how even spitting on the face of God is considered to be devotional service. So we will repeat this. I will sing that. I will say the translation. Shiva, welcome. Sit down, Brahma. Sit at my left. Kartikeya, all auspiciousness to you. O Indra, all happiness to you. Kuvera, what happened? You are not seen much nowadays. Hearing Krishna say this, Mother Yashoda said, Child, what nonsense are you saying? And proceeded to spit on his face to prevent any ill omens. May this action of Mother Yashoda will protect you. So this is a beautiful verse. Shri Mayurasya Shardul Vikriditam. I hope all of us drew a picture within our hearts. Huh? A very beautiful picture. Huh? So in this picture, our Lord Krishna was dreaming, and Mother Yashoda fixed his dream, huh? Because the dream was continuing nicely. Sometimes in our childhood also this happened, every one of us might have experienced. Sometimes we are dreaming something nice, and the dream is about to reach a conclusion. Huh? Huh. But before the dream reaches a conclusion, there somebody comes, huh? And yes, and wakes us up from that dream, and that person immediately becomes an enemy for us. Why are you, doing this thing? I was just about to, at least in my dream you could have allowed me to enjoy the completion of my happiness, but no, you don't even want me to be happy in my dreams. If that is that is why you have come here to wake me up. Forget about real life. At least let me be happy in my dreams. But there is no question of happiness even in dreams for the poor conditioned souls. But same pastime is enacted by Krishna also. So this is devotee's heart, and we have to draw that painting in our heart. Once this painting is in our heart, then we can relish this painting for a very long time. Huh? Dear devotees, any one of these paintings, if we remember at the time of death, this can lead to perfection of human form of life. This is exactly what is needed. Anta kalecha mameva smaran. Smaran means we have to remember Krishna. How do we remember Krishna? If such strong memories we build up in our heart, and we daily are reading, so then it will be very easy for us. Devotional service is a full-time job. It is not a part-time job. Full-time means even if we are working at office, we are still, our primary designation is still devotee. That is what it means. It is a full-time job. It is a full-time activity. So we should continue to remember Krishna even in office, because in office there are no cameras which can detect what is going on in our minds. So as long as there are no cameras or machines invented to detect what a person is thinking, till that time we can invest our thought process in Krishna. Okay. Another verse, Kasyachit Shardul Vikriditam. Next verse is Kasyachit, author is anonymous. Rupa Goswami says he doesn't know who's the author, but he says Shardul Vikriditam. Now at this point, uh, the author is describing Lord Krishna, who is hearing a story from his mother. Now believe it or not, our baby Krishna doesn't like to go to sleep unless he is told to some stories. That is what baby Krishna is. So if a question is asked to a philosopher, does God listen to lullabies and stories? The philosopher will say, you are a crazy person. God is a very different entity. You are falsely imagining some God. But this is not the God of Vrindis. Vrindavan God is simultaneously is ever awake, and he also wants to listen to stories before he takes rest. One of the names of Krishna given in Srimad Bhagavatam is Naimish. In there is a verse Naimishe Animisha Kshetre. There is this verse in first canto. Naimisharanya is the forest where Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken, and Srimad Bhagavatam first canto says Naimishe Animisha Kshetre. Animisha is one of the names of Lord Vishnu. Nimi was a king, and Nimi, after he passed away, he was very pious. He asked Lord Brahma that let me be remembered by anyone and all living entities on this planet Earth. And how will they remember? Let them have something which will remind them of me. So Brahma said, from that point onward, Brahma said all living entities will blink once in a while, and that blinking will be called as Nimish. This Nimish, this blinking is called as Nimish. Lord Vishnu is animish, he does not blink. And Lord Vishnu's eyes do not blink. So it means Lord Vishnu wins all the staring competitions. His name is Animish. Animish means he who never blinks. So Lord Vishnu, if he doesn't blink, how can he sleep? For sleeping, one has to close one eye. It doesn't even close, doesn't even blink his eyes. Is Animish. And our Lord Krishna in Vrindavan is sleeping till the sun rises. So Lord Ram used to sleep till the sun. Surya Vamshi. Surya Vamshi means only after the sun rises will I think of waking up. Mother has to, Kaushalya has to wake up. Are Otto, get up, get up. Sun has arisen. You wake up. You have to worship the sun god and forefathers. Wake up. No, no. I wake up later. Lazy in waking up. This is typically our Lord Ram. In his childhood, sometimes lazy in waking up. Devotees have described him like that. Yeah. So Krishna wants to listen to story because without story there is no question of sleeping. If stories are not told, he will remain awake till midnight, and that is not what Mother Yashoda wants. So tell me story. Okay, chalo, let's hear a story which Mother Yashoda is saying, and let's see how Krishna reacts to it. So I am singing this verse, same meter as the previous verse. Kindly sing along with me. रामो नाम बभूवहुं तदबला सीतेति हुं तां पितु वाचा पंचवटी वने निवसतस्तस्याः रावण कृष्णस्येति पुरातनीं निजकथाम् आकर्ण्यमात्रेरिताम् सौमित्रेक्वधनुर्धनुरिति व्यग्रागिरः पान्तु हाँ, 3 repetitions. Vritti Anupras. So, Ramo Nama Babhuva. Mother Yashoda said there was long time ago. Babhuva. Babhuva denotes very long time ago. Ramo Nama. There was one great personality. Lord Vishnu came as Ram. Ramo Nama Babhuva. Krishna says, Hum. So there whom is given in the verse. That whom has no meaning, it cannot be translated. So this verse contains an untranslatable sound. So Ramo Nama Babu, there was one Lord named Ram. Tad Abala, his wife was Sita Iti, Siteti. Today is Sita Navami. Yesterday was today is Sita Navami. So today is Sita Navami. So we are very fortunate that her name has been invoked in our Padyavali today. This is a very nice coincidence. It means that she is present, her blessings are present with us today. Siteti and his wife was Sita. Nice. As long as is going on, Mother Yashoda knows that he is awake. When the stops, that time the story can stop because he is no longer awake. Tam Pitur Vacha, and by the words of the Pita, by the father's words, Dasharath's words, Panchavati Vane Nivasatas. Nivasatas, while they were staying, where in Panchavati. Panchavati is modern day Nashik in Maharashtra. They were staying in Panchavati Vane. Tasya Aharad Ravana. So his wife was captured by one demon named Ravana. Okay. Krishnasya iti puratanim nijakatha. When Krishna he heard his own puratanim, very old nijakatha, his old pastime of his own, akarnya, hearing, Matre ritam means spoken by the mother. So Matra iritam means spoken by the mother. When he heard this pastime, then Krishna immediately came into that mode. Oh my goodness. And in his sleep he is saying, Saumitre, oh son of Sumitra, means, oh Lakshman, Kwa Dhanur, where is my bow? Dhanur, where is my bow, where is my bow? Iti Vyagra Gira, these anxious cries, because he is trying to find where is Sita. So he is saying, oh Saumitre, where is my Dhanur? Iti Vyagra Gira, becoming anxious for Sita. May these words, Pantu Vaha, may all these words protect all of you, dear devotees. So he got an Avesh. Avesh means he got overcome by these emotions of his previous incarnation as Lord Ram, when Mother Yashoda is trying to tell him a story. So we can imagine what must have happened after that. Again, Mother Yashoda must have rendered favorable service unto Krishna. See, we all want to render favorable service unto Krishna. Yes or no? Yes, huh? One of the favorable services is, if Krishna appears to be haunted by a ghost, then one should revive him by spitting on his face. That's it. Very simple. So, and if there is some elderly lady, Mother Yashoda will also tell that elderly lady that, see, if Krishna ever appears to do some, he is very strange boy. I never seen any boy like him. Sometimes he behaves in some strange way. If you see him behaving in that strange way, immediately spit on his face. Okay. Now, if Mother Yashoda gives this service to any devotee, the devotee will say yes or no. All of you are sadhakas here, so you are saying no. In Golok Vrindavan, when Mother Yashoda is present in front of us and she is telling us, then we dare not say no. We have to say yes. So that is why I was telling that day in the class to somebody. I said that, I think to you, Prabhu, I said that who is Das? Who's Das in spiritual world? Here you are Das. There you may be given the service of spitting on God's face. Who knows? It may be possible. So this is these alarmed words of Krishna. May they protect all of you, dear devotees. Okay. So this is something about, these were two verses about Krishna's dreaming. Okay. So very sweet verses. We can memorize some of these verses because these verses are describing what God dreams about. And these devotee poets, they did not enter into the dreams of Krishna, but they were looking at Krishna from an external point of view and what was Krishna speaking. By that speaking, they could make out what Krishna was dreaming about. Now, next verse is Kasyachit Shardul Vikriditam. Some devotee has written a verse in Shardul Vikriditam, a meter named Shardul Vikriditam. And this poet is very eager to describe the glories of holy name. So some different topic is there. So I will sing this verse, same meter as previous verse. Please repeat along with me. वेपन्ते दुरितानि मोहमहिमा सम्मोहमालम्बते सातङ्कं नखरञ्जनीं कलयति श्रीचित्रगुप्तकृति सानन्दं मदपर्कसंवृत्तिविद्धौ वेदा करोत्युद्यमम् वक्तुं नाम्नितवेश्वराभिलषिते ब्रूमः किमन्यत् परम्. So, uh, this person, anonymous author, is saying something about the glories of chanting the holy name. He wanted to describe what are the glories of chanting the holy name, but by the time the verse ends, he ends up glorifying something else only. Huh? Forget about chanting the holy name. He ends up glorifying every and something else only. So he says, what are the? He starts out with describing what are the glories of chanting holy name. He says, once somebody chants a holy name, he says, Vepante duritani. Vepante means tremble. Something starts trembling. Somebody starts trembling. Who starts trembling? Duritani. Duritani means sinful activities start trembling. How do they start trembling? Like a poor animal who is about to be slaughtered. If we see poor animal who knows they are about to be slaughtered, how do they tremble? So similarly, these sinful activities, sinful reactions, they start trembling because they know the big sharp sword has come to slaughter them. Which sharp sword has come? Chanting holy names. So these poor animals of sinful reactions, which were keeping us within the material world for so long, these poor animals start trembling. Moha Mahima, he says. Moha is illusion, and illusion was very happy. I am very great. Why? Because I am keeping this particular person in illusion for such a long duration of time. So many species of life, I kept them in illusion. Moha Mahima, this Moha had so much Mahima, greatness. When that Moha Mahima, when this Moha sees, Are Bapre, this person has started chanting holy names. Sammoham alambate. This illusion itself becomes disillusioned. Oh my goodness, what am I doing in this person's life? What is the purpose of my existence now in this person's life? I was supposed to put this person into illusion, moha. Now, how can I put this person into illusion anymore? This person started chanting names of Krishna, and now he is associating with devotees, and devotees are, brainwashing him, washing his brain daily. Hmm. So these devotees have washed his brain so thoroughly. Now his brain doesn't have any illusion about material life. His brain knows dukkhalayam ashashvatam. That's it. So every day he is going to the devotee association. Those devotees put his brain in a washing machine and they add the detergent dukkhalayam ashashvatam and give it a good spin every day. So his brain gets thoroughly washed by hearing these words in the association of devotees. So Moha thinks, now what is the purpose of my existence? Sometimes a person becomes disillusioned with life because the person thinks, what is the purpose of my existence? So similarly, Moha is now thinking, what is the purpose of my existence in this person's life? I have no more purpose remaining. So Moha becomes Sammohita, or Moha, illusion becomes disillusioned. Then he says something else also starts happening. What starts happening? Satankam Nakharanjanim Kalayati Shri Chitragupta Kriti. There is Kriti, one very intelligent accountant in the universe. Huh? Very intelligent accountant. All other accountants may make mistakes. But this is the chartered accountant of Yamaraj. So who is the CA of Yamaraj? Chitragupta. So he calculates sinful activities and pious activities along with compound interest. So all those activities, and he knows what formulas to apply for compound interest. How much is this person supposed to be charged? How many years is he supposed to enjoy or suffer? All this is calculated with compound interest by the chartered accountant of Yamaraj, whose name is Chitragupta. So Satankam, Chitragupta becomes very afraid. Sa Atankam. Atanka means terror. And Sa Atanka means with great terror. With terror, what does he do? Nakharanjanim kalayati. Kalayati, with shaking hands, he picks up kalayati nakharanjani. Nakharanjani means, nakha means nails, ranjani means decoration. So decoration of the nails is a pen. Pen is something which decorates. It is called nakharanjani, which gives some good decoration to the nails. So nakharanjanim kalayati. This Chitragupta very anxiously picks up this pen. Why does he pick up the pen? For two reasons. First reason, now I can no longer, before even writing another sinful activity, I don't think I have any rights. So my hands are trembling in order to pick up this pen. My hands are trembling. So should I pick up or not? And secondly, he is picking it up because he has to use the same pen in striking down all the previous record of that same person. So much database, millions of gigabytes are I have to strike down. Millions of gigabytes of data has to be struck down by me. Am I prepared for that endeavor? So with great terror, Chitragupta picks up the pen. Sanandam, next line says, Sa Anandam. Ananda means happiness. With great happiness, somebody else is experiencing great happiness. Now Chitragupta is experiencing terror because this person has started chanting the holy names. And somebody is experiencing Ananda. Who is experiencing? It says Madhu Parka Sambhriti Vidhau. And that person who's experiencing, somebody is experiencing happiness on this devotee chanting, and that personality is preparing something. What is he preparing? Madhuparka. Madhuparka is a auspicious mixture of various auspicious substances, water, etc. So Madhuparka is preparing water, honey, something mixture of they are preparing. Who is preparing that? Veda. Veda is Lord Brahma. Vedas is one of the name of Lord Brahma. Vedas, and Vedas according to Sanskrit it becomes Veda. So Veda is Lord Brahma. Karoti Udyamam. Lord Brahma starts preparing for this, all this Madhuparka etc. Why? Because very soon Brahma knows this person will be sitting on an airplane and he will be leaving this universe. When he is leaving this universe, I have to, like in our ISKCON temples, we shower, we sprinkle water on everybody. So I have to sprinkle auspicious water on this person. So I have to start preparing now, na? So with great happiness, Brahma starts preparing auspicious water so that when this person is leaving the universe, he and the other demigods will shout out, Jai, Jai, Ajay Govind Prabhu, you made it. You made it. You made it, Ajay Govind Prabhu. Yes. Srinivas Prabhu, Jai, you made it for Kirtidama Sundari Mataji, Jai, for Brahma is preparing. Veda Karoti Udyamam. So the author says, Vaktum Namni, what to speak of chanting your holy name. All these things don't happen at chant. He was originally thinking, I will write all these glories for chanting the holy name. He says, no, sorry. I want to change my statement. What do you want to change? He said, Vaktum Namni Tava Ishvara. When somebody regarding chanting your holy name, Abhilashite, even one thinks of chanting. Not that one chants actually. Somebody simply desires to chant your holy name. Ki Baba, now henceforth I will chant one round. The day the devotee makes that desire, not that when he actually puts it into practice, the day the devotee makes a vow, abhilashite, a desire or vow, that I will chant, that day all these changes spontaneously happen. Ishvara, last line says, "O Ishvara, the day all these things, the day somebody desires to chant your name, all these positive changes start happening." So, Brumah Kim Anyat Param, what more to speak greater than this? What to speak about the day when the devotee actually starts chanting the holy names of the Lord? This is Kasyachit Shardul Vikreditam. So, we know that, a particular devotee, whenever he chants the names of the Lord, all sinful reactions, all karma, prarabdha, aprarabdha, all karma can be destroyed simply by chanting. Especially, this karma is destroyed also at the time of taking initiation into a mantra. So, when a devotee takes initiation from a guru into a mantra, definitely at that point of time, this prarabdha, aprarabdha, all these sinful reactions are destroyed. So we should understand this is a siddhanta given to us by the previous acharyas. But devotees do not suffer or enjoy because of their past karma, especially initiated devotees. Yesterday in the class I was mentioning this point. So why? Because they have chanted the holy name, so all the sinful reactions have been already burned to ashes. But a devotee should ensure one thing: he does not commit sinful activities on the strength of chanting holy names. Because as soon as a devotee thinks I can commit more sinful activity, I will chant Harinam, and that Harinam will make that sinful reaction go away. So that immediately becomes an offense to the holy name, which is Namno Balad Yasya Hi Papa Buddhir Na Vidyate Tasya Yamair Hi Shuddhi. It is said, on the strength of chanting holy name, somebody commits sinful activities. Such a person cannot be purified by any other means. So I will read the translation of this verse. He says, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, when someone even desires, as I said, when not even chanting, someone even desires to chant your holy name, sins tremble in fear, just as animals tremble in fear before they are getting slaughtered. The glory of material illusion falls into illusion itself. So material illusion itself becomes disillusioned. Yamaraj scribe Chitragupta anxiously picks up his pen to strike down that person's name from the sinners list. And Lord Brahma prepares Madhuparka to worship him. O Lord, what more can we say than this? This is the glory of simply desiring to chant your holy name, not actually chanting the holy name. Okay. So, dear devotees, this is the final verse today. Next verse. This is Shri Dakshinatyasya Bhujanga Prayatam. So, there is a devotee named Shri Dakshinatya, and he has composed a verse in a beautiful meter named Bhujanga Prayata. Bhujanga means snake, and Prayata means the how a snake walks or how a snake covers distance. So this Bhujanga Prayata is the same meter as Damodar Ashtakam. Okay, some of you, if we see a snake, so snake is like this, Namamishwaram Sachi Danantarupam. That is how Lasat Kundalangu Lebrajamanam Yashodabdiyolu Ladhavama. This is how snake is called Bhujanga Prayas. How a snake walks. So this verse is written in that same meter. So these meters are named after observing some animals or something like that. So we will sing. I will sing. Those of you who can follow, please follow along with me. Dinadau murare nishadau murare Dinarde murare nisharde murare Dinante murare nishante murare Tvameko gatirnas Tvameko gatirnas. This is nice meter, Bhujanga Prayat. So uh, it's a very simple to understand verse. We just have to understand the meanings of two words. Adi, sorry, three words. Adi, Ardha, and Anta. So Adi means beginning, Ardha means middle, Anta means end. Adi means beginning, Ardha means middle, Anta means end. Like in Chaitanya Charitamrita, we have Adi, Madhya, and Anta. So similarly, we can consider Adi, Ardha, and Anta. Ardha means Madhya. So he says, Dina Adau, at the beginning of the day, my goal of life is Murari. Dina Adau, oh Murari, I am thinking about Murari. Nisha Adau, at the beginning of the night, at the beginning of the day, Murari, at the beginning of the night, Murari. And he says, Dinardhe Murari, middle of the day, Murari, Nishardhe Murari, middle of the night also, Murari. Is Dinante, at the end of the day also, Murari, and Nishante, end of the night also, Murari. Tvam eko gatir naha. Eko gatir, you are our only gati, shelter. Naha means our. And he repeats, Tvam eko gatirna, you are our only shelter. The first time he is speaking for all the times of the day, and the second time he is speaking for all the times of the night. So first Tvam eko gatirna is for all the times of the day. Second Tvam eko gatirna is for all the times of the night. It's such a beautiful verse. I will sing it once again. Let's sing it together. Dinadau murare nishadau murare dinarde murare nisharde murare dinante murare nishante murare Tvameko gatirnas Tvameko gatirnas. This is Shri Dakshinatya. Some people say Dakshinatya is Shri Gopal Bhatt Goswami. It's from Dakshina. So he is Dakshinatya. Shri Gopal Bhatt Goswami's prayer. So the translation is as follows. O Lord Murari, during the beginning, middle, and end of all our days and nights, you always remain the only goal or refuge of our lives. So, dear devotees, this was our final small session on Srila Rupa Goswami's Padyavali. I think I will give now 10 minutes for some comments, questions, or answers. And if some devotee has some comments or question answers, we can take. But before ending, I would once again like to thank all the devotees who kindly assembled here virtually, as well as there are some devotees who have come here to the place of Ajay Govind Prabhu and Kirtida Sundari Mataji. I'm thankful to all of you, and especially I'm thankful to Ajay Govind Prabhu, Kirtida Sundari Mataji for kindly inviting me here. I sincerely pray that सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःख भाग् भवेत्. Let everybody become completely happy in all ways. Let nobody have any discomforts or diseases. May all devotees see everything auspicious in their lives. May nobody have even the slightest tinge of unhappiness in their lives. So I sincerely pray that Srila Rupa Goswami's Padyavali brings all auspiciousness to all the devotees. Srila Rupa Goswami is such a sweet devotee. Amongst all sweets, the best sweet is a Bengali sweet. And amongst all Vaishnavas, the best Vaishnava is a Bengali Vaishnava. So, thank you, dear devotees, for kindly assembling here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Sir Haripasha Prabhu. Thank you so much for honoring our request and kindly accepting to come here.
Hare Krishna. If anybody wants to ask something or say something, now is the time. We can give 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So First, I am taking a question from Ajay Govind Prabhu. Yes.
So, Prabhuji, you were talking that Lord Vishnu never blinks the eyes.
Yeah.
He never blinks. I know he would not like to blink. He has the capability to blink, but how do we understand that he's completed? He's not doing the blinking of the eyes. He does it as Lord Krishna because he's sleeping.
Right.
So is that the right understanding?
Yeah.
Or?
As Krishna he blinks.
Okay.
As Krishna he sleeps also. But as Vishnu he does not blink. As Vishnu he does not sleep. He goes into what is known as Yoga Nidra with eyes half closed. That is Yoga Nidra. So he never blinks. That is Lord Vishnu.
Jagannath doesn't even have eyelids.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I have two questions. So one is related to Padyavali.
Hmm.
So these verses, these wonderful verses, what we have discussed, they will be more relishable when we are discussed in a group of devotees.
Right.
How to get the same kind of relishment if we have the Padyavali book and read it? I don't think I can.
Okay. So your question is if we are relishing Padyavali in the association of devotees, but how can we relish Padyavali when we are alone and if we have the book? So to relish Padyavali, the best thing one can do alone is break it down word for word and relish every word. That is the maximum extent of relish which is possible alone. So greater relish is only possible in association of devotees. Therefore, association is preferred. Therefore, Kirtan and Sankirtan. One may chant Krishna's bhajans alone using a harmonium. But you can't compare that to chanting in an assembly of devotees. So similarly, you can relish Padyavali yourself by reading the book. But when you are reading it, break down word for word. But that is the maximum possible extent of relish which is there in solitary reading. Best reading is reading with a group of like-minded devotees. That is the best type of reading, and the six Goswamis were doing precisely that. They're all experts of grammar and all experts of traditional poetics and everything, and they are getting down and they are reading. So we may not be as expert as them, but at least we should sit down and read, and we should try to break it down word for word and try to explain all the meanings of the word. That is
The second question. So there are sandarbhas given by Jiva Goswami. So there is Tattva Sandarbha, there is Bhakti Sandarbha, and Bhagavad Sandarbha. There are some sandarbhas. Of course, there are like a doctrine understanding the science of Bhakti. So, what is the sequence of reading the sandarbhas? What is the prescribed sequence of?
What is the sequence of reading the sandarbhas? The sequence of reading sandarbhas is as follows. First sandarbha, Tattva Sandarbha. Second is Bhagavat Sandarbha. So first is Tattva. Second is Bhagavat Sandarbha. Third is Paramatma Sandarbha. Fourth is Krishna Sandarbha. Fifth is Bhakti Sandarbha. And sixth is Priti Sandarbha. Once again I will repeat. First is Tattva. Second is Bhagavat. Third is Paramatma. Fourth is Krishna. Fifth is Bhakti. Sixth is Priti. This is the sequence of reading the six Sandarbhas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else wants to ask a question on the conference? Now is the time. If not, then we will conclude our session on Padyavali. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for your efforts and contributed. We personally meet you in the agenda Padyavali. We hear it, especially all the complete focus clearly, and you are explaining and you are inspiring us that we have to be great Shishikara Padyavali. So thank you very much to yourself.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji, can you be a bit louder on the phone? Little hard to hear. Hare Krishna. Can you speak little louder, a little harder to hear?
Now you can hear?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your very, very nectarian sessions. by explaining these verses word to word of realizations of great devotees. You have helped us in our bhakti creepers to grow. Thank you so much. So, Prabhuji, I have a question which is very not just basic question. So, you were telling about how demigods don't sleep. So, I was wondering that when Brahma he sleeps in the night, that's what we read in Bhagavad Gita.
Right.
So,
So Brahma has a specific function attached to him, that Brahma cannot have the creation running all the time. So Brahma does not sleep because he is tired. Brahma goes to rest. Brahma takes rest because he is not allowed to, by the rules created by Lord Vishnu, is not allowed to have the universe running at all times. So Brahma does not take, Brahma has a fixed time at which he has to dissolve the creation and take rest. And Brahma then again wakes up and creates the creation. This is Lord Vishnu's order. You have to destroy again, you have to create again. You have to destroy again, you have to create again. So Lord Vishnu's order is that universes are disposable. Disposable means use and throw. Use and throw at the end of the day. Don't keep the universe running for long, because nothing in the material world lasts for long. That is what is Lord Vishnu's order.
Brahma works on contract.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please come often whenever it's possible to give this valuable association.
Yes, mother, definitely. Whenever devotees invite and it is easily possible, I'll definitely try to come. Thank you.
Anyone else has any questions or comments for Prabhuji? Please ask. We just have a few minutes left. We will chant our love identity and we will show the truth conservation by the measure of Shri Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. All right. So thank you so much, dear devotees.
Thank you so much again, Prabhuji, for coming on so many times and giving us your most valuable association, and we look forward to getting more of it in the future. Thank you, Gita. Thanks to everyone who joined, and thank you, Prashida Sundari Madhavi, as well, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila.
Mansa Prabhupada Sundari